So I'll start off with the roles of the wife. I know with me growing up, I pretty much I knew like in church they would talk about the helpmeet. Like the wife is supposed to be the helpmeet, the woman's supposed to be the helpmeet. And honestly, I did not know what a helpmeet was. I'm like, what is a helpmeet? I know I just knew that a helpmeet was supposed to help, but I didn't know what they were supposed to help with. It's like, okay, so you just help your husband. And so I looked at my mom, as to what a wife should be, but I never sat back and asked my mom, "What's the role of a wife?" I just looked at her and made my own idea as to what a wife was. So I just saw her, pretty much take care of the family. She was cooking, she was cleaning. My dad came home. She always made sure my dad came home to a clean house and food on the table. So that was my idea of what a wife was supposed to do, basically take care of the home, which wasn't a bad concept. It was just not all of it. So, um, once I came into the knowledge of the kingdom and once I got married, I realized that the role of the wife is also to support the husband. And that doesn't just entail in supporting him with the home, it's supporting him with the vision that he has from the father. And being married, I also realized how important it was. And me and Octavian have spoke on this, and also myself and a couple of my girlfriends spoke on this, like how it's really, really important to marry someone who puts the father first, because he has to put the father first in the family in order to hear from the father. He has to stay connected to the source in order to know where the family is going, where they shouldn't go, all of that, and how important it is for the woman to submit to her husband and not, have her own vision or her own way of doing things and not wanting to submit to him. Um, so that was one of the things that I felt was so important, that I learned, is to allow my husband to be that source and to trust that he's listening to the Father and to trust his leading. So that was my, as far as the woman's role goes, and how much the coming into the ministry, which is the Empowerment of Faith Kingdom Center for Ambassadors, coming into the ministry learning that that's my role as one of my roles as a wife. So, if one of y'all just wanted to kind of add to that, or
I can definitely um identify with you, I guess, because I, like you were saying with the helpmate, like I really didn't know. I know I was supposed to help and stuff like that, but how?
right,
Because I know I mentioned it when we did the marriage edition. I really just didn't have, even an example to see, what that was. Like my idea came from TV.
mhm,
And so then when I hit college and then feminism, I was introduced to feminism, and then, that whole thing of not wanting to cook and clean, and, just how the ideas around feminism is with me. And so I really started kind of, I don't want to say I was like, I was deep in it. Like, I wasn't finna cook and clean. I remember at one time we had just got married. I was like, yeah, I'm not making your lunches anymore. You can do that. But it was it was like you said, coming into the ministry and understanding, understanding I'm support, understanding, like I don't know if y'all remember, but we got the example that the man is the foundation of the house and the
right,
woman is the support, like the walls and
right,
stuff. And so when I got that and I understood it, doing things like cooking and cleaning, it just, not saying that, that's all I do, but they were easier. It's part of taking care of the house. It's part of, supporting my husband. Like, and I'm pretty sure y'all can identify, they have a lot to do. And
mhm,
sometimes if we don't put good food in front of them, what are they gonna eat? Like, not saying they can't feed themselves, but I know for me and mine, he'll eat whatever he can get his hands on.
I won't eat.
And so just really, when I came into understanding that he has the vision and understanding that, like you were saying, Crystal, he has to stay connected. Like he needs that time to just be before the Father so that he can, lead our family. Because and I believe Demetrius mentioned it last time, Alicia, just being a black man in America is just a lot on its own.
Mhm,
And just having I guess understanding my role as a woman and how I'm to support him and help him, like it made those little things easier.
Right.
Like, cause at one point I was like, I ain't finna cook and clean, I ain't finna do all that. And then I went through a whole point, well, we can both do it, and not saying that he can't, like he
Right.
can cook, he can't, like, y'all get what I'm saying,
Right.
but just I was just fighting like the roles
Mhm.
and like resisting like to its fullest. So yeah. Did that answer the question?
Yeah. I totally
Yeah. Okay.
understand that.